blowing season. Yeah.
Pride, trust no one.
Me in the game, coach. Me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach. Me in the game, coach. You know how the game go. You know how the game go. Put me in the game, put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach. The game, coach. You know how the game go. You know how the game go. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game. Put me in the game, coach. 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 You know how the game go. You know how the game go. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game.
Welcome to the Put Me in the Game podcast, where we ain't afraid of a conversation or a confrontation. And we got out here our first guest. We got to the left, Mayo.
Big dog, y'all know what's going on, man. Thanks for having me, big dog.
You know what I'm saying? Good. You
Yes,
can pop through, you can pop your shit. We can talk about it. And I got my co-host today, and always, introduce yourself, my
Queen
boy.
G, what's happening? You already know I'm the one to make it make sense.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, today, we didn't want to jump right into it, but I'm going to give y'all a slight teaser. We had a top 5 discussion, and I guess some rappers was displeased about our opinions. So, some people hit us up, some people made subliminal posts, and right now we're going to get to the bottom of it. But before we do all of that, we're going to get a backstory on my mans, and then we're going to lead up into that because we don't want to jump right into the bullshit. So first of all, I want to ask you, how long have you been doing this? Like, what struck the passion for you to even do music?
Man, being little and seeing people on TV getting paid for rhyming. But then I seen my cousin do that shit in front of me and wasn't making nothing, but he did the same shit in front of me. I'm like, damn, hold on, I got family.
Right.
That do this shit. Like, hold on, wait, nigga, I just seen some niggas on TV doing this shit.
Right,
Nigga, you
right.
do this shit too? After that shit, he kind of taught me how to count bars, how to write bars, taught me how to melodize shit. And I took off from there. Just kept perfecting my craft after doing music.
Right. Okay. So, like, where are you from originally, and what made you want to migrate down to 618?
I'm from Chicago originally. My mama moved down this way to get us away from the bullshit, but we was always back and forth. So,
What year was that?
man, I want to say shit 05.
05?
Like
So
05, 04.
what year was it when you first picked up the microphone and started like making music, or just picked it up first and then started making music?
I really picked it up. I want to say like 06.
Okay.
Like 06. I know I was still in middle school then.
I remember, I think I remember meeting you like 2009 is what I think I remember you seeing you. And I always thought, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, since this is Put Me in the Game podcast, so I ain't gonna do nothing but be honest. I was on the east side for to score me some dope. You know what I'm saying? I was on the east side for to score me some dope. And my homeboy and my mans at the time was like, hey, shit, nigga, I got a nigga right here, nigga, that you know what I'm saying, that get down, nigga. I'm like, who? And he looked at and he pointed at Mayo. And man, this nigga, I'm sitting there with a half ounce of dope in my pocket, and man, this nigga going back and forth for like 15 minutes. Like I'm spitting my shit, he's spitting this shit, and the whole time you can't let nobody know if you feeling that nigga or not. But the whole time he was spitting this shit, I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But before that, before I even met him, I remember being in the club. We was at this, like, was it the 618 hotel on the end? I think it was called I forgot what it was called, but I remember I seen a nigga jump off the stage and jump dead in the crowd with a microphone. And I thought he was rapping the music that was playing, but this was his shit. I'm like, oh shit. This the nigga that I was like going back and forth with that day. And that was my introduction to Mayo. Now, anybody that make me question myself because I'm arrogant as fuck, anybody that make me question myself when I was doing music, it let me know that you was right there, either with me or above me, or you can do, or you doing your shit. That was my introduction to Mayo. So ever since then, I've been a fan of your music. Even after me not doing music no more, ever since then, like me listening to your music, I was like, this, because I ain't gonna lie, I was a hater when it came to like niggas' music. I was like, this shit is trash. Like, why, like, and I literally say this all the time. Music to me is like having a fine ass girlfriend that you've been fucking with for years. Then y'all get mad at each other. You stop fucking with her. And when you stop fucking with her, she go fuck with a whole bunch of bum ass niggas.
Yep.
And then when she come back, the pussy stink, it's all woe out, it ain't shit no more. You know what I'm saying? That's like for real. And I'm like, man, I don't even want this bitch no more. This bitch done been out here fucking with all these lame ass niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want the bitch no more. And that's what made me stop doing music. But when I heard Mayo, that made me feel like, not saying like I was the godfather of rap, but like I feel like it's in good hands.
Yeah.
Because there's some niggas out here that's actually doing it. Which led me to the top 5 conversation that we're gonna get into. So the top 5 conversation that we had recently, me and Squeak, we had a conversation off camera about who we thought was the top 5 of this area, 618, or just period. Because there's people, I know hundreds of rappers. Mm-hmm. So when he was asking me who I thought was the best, he was definitely on my list. I was like, okay, if by me knowing 300 to 400, 500 rappers, and for me to like narrow it down to 5, that's saying something. Because I used to get niggas all the time telling me, hey, let me spit something to you, coach, and they spit something to me, and I'm like, all right, nigga. Like you can't really give some niggas words of encouragement because it be trash. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I'm not finna encourage no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they be like, well, you a hater. If I give my opinion, I'm a hater. So this is just strictly my opinion, and that's why I started my own podcast so I can talk my own shit. And you can either tune in if you find it interesting, and if you don't find it interesting, just log off. Still love, but this is just my opinion. So again, if we were gonna talk about the top 5, I rated it like this. My top 5 was number 1. I said Bridge Lane, and I said and like I said, and I had my reasons for each person that I said. And I said number 2, I would give it to Corlin Joe Bray. And I said number 3, I'll give it to Mayo. Number 4, I'll give it to Crazy B. Number 5, I'll give it to Young Joby, and I kind of split it with Money 300. Because reason why I had to split it because I just got introduced. I just got introduced to Young Joby, and like somebody just recently put me on him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really know much about it. So, but when I started listening, my thing is, you got to give me more than 2-3 songs. Like, nigga, I want the catalog. That's how I make my decision. Like, it's been, like, reason I put him on my thing is this. When I listen to music, it got to make me do something. It got to make me feel a certain kind of way. They got to take me somewhere. It's been times that I've been going through some shit, and I hit this nigga up, and I be like, Mayo, nigga, I'm going through some shit, nigga. What you got? Like, what you got for me? And this nigga hit me with a whole bunch of shit. Boom, 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 boom. Nigga, I'm in that motherfucker going through my shit, blowing my little smoke in the air, nigga, and I feel like he talking to me whenever he speaking his pain. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, nigga, this nigga, he got a lane that can't be unmatched, and I feel like he don't sound like nobody else. And that was the reason why it made me put him on my top 5, because a lot of these rappers, they figure out who their favorite rapper is, and then they emulate their style and make it their own. And that's one thing I ain't never seen him do. He's always kept up with the times, and not only did he keep up with the times, he never sounded like nobody in the industry or nobody. He had his own shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what made me fuck with him on that level. So we had some people mad. We had some people make some subliminal status. It's still love, rappers. You feel what I'm saying? It's still love.
Still love.
It's all love.
Feel how y'all feel is okay. It's still love. Yeah. But like I said, I feel the way I feel strictly because, damn it, that's what I like. I'm 42 years old. I got 42-year-old ears. And don't mean I'm old. It means I'm experiencing music and what I like to listen to. And if every line and every song you talking about I want to spin on my ops. I want to kill a motherfucker. I don't want to listen to killer shit all the time, nigga. I get it. Everybody gangster. Everybody killers. And everybody spin on their block. Got it. But what else do you have? What else you got? That's all I'm saying. Like, quit boring me with all this killer shit. Because trust me, I know real life killers and they ain't rapping. Real ones that done killed before. Really done killed before. And they wouldn't know, they don't know how to do a two-step. So trust me, I know about the killer shit. Tell me something else. If I'm gonna be in the club, I don't want to listen to you sliding in your eye. So anyway, how did you feel about the top 5? And then I'm gonna let Squeak take it away.
I mean, it was just a whole lot of judge and do to everybody else to me from opinions. You know, that's just like if somebody was to ask them like, who you listening to right now? And between them two, they'd be like, oh, but who you fuck with more? Motherfucker might be like, oh, Tusi or Rollo.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they gonna want to get in no motherfucking argument just because they say, oh, well, I'm listening to Rollo a little bit more. You feel? So it's like, and then again, if these is niggas that really probably don't even support each other already, you feel me? To even be talking about, oh, you should have said this dude or this dude. Name 3 of his songs.
Right. There you
Name
go.
3 of their songs.
There you go.
Thank you.
Rap some of their lyrics.
Thank you.
Rap some of the shit.
And you know
do
what?
Some quotables
Mayo,
on
I'm
this
glad
shit.
you touched on that. I'm so glad you touched on that.
Oh, I'm on Squeak G time. I'm here to ruffle feathers.
Before I get into, because like I told you, my inbox was motherfucking, people was mad at me. You know what I'm saying? They like, you ain't have Mayo on your top 5. What the fuck wrong with you, man? Like, Mayo, woo. And like I said, I only speak on what I see on the internet. I don't speak on nothing outside of the internet. And honestly, in my honest opinion, like I said, I thought you had already had a deal at that time. And when I was thinking about my top 5, I was thinking about the people that, you know what I'm saying, that I see that's hungry and that I would invest in. You know what I'm saying? Right there and then. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, because and I didn't mention like people. Why didn't you say Eastside Dodie? You know what I'm saying? Because people in the comments, everybody got something to say. So he can't defend himself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna speak. I'm not finna bring him up. I'm not bringing up nobody who can't, you know what I'm saying, defend themselves. And I know, like I kept telling him, our opinion ain't gonna make or break nobody. It ain't gonna decide whether you're gonna be the rapper or not, because everybody got a different top 5. But you just hit on the point that I always been making.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is you riding around promoting these people? Is you listening to their music? Is these the best? So when I didn't put you in my top 5, I just told you, like, mine was artists investing. My number 1 person was Corlin Jabray. The reason I put him as number 1 is because he made it. He working, he doing his shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't all the way hip. I can't, like I told a person today when I seen a person make a subliminal post, like, we ain't criticize nobody music. Everybody doing their shit. We just saying our opinion from what the fuck we'll do right now at this point with the artists that that's it. That's all. It wasn't like, oh, this nigga suck or well, I did have my opinion on one artist. Like I said, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their opinions, but everybody doing their shit. But I thought that, you know what I'm saying, you had a deal, you know what I'm saying, and from, like I said, I only go by what I see on the internet. And that's why you wasn't in my top 5. But I did say number 6, and my man cheated because he split 2 number 5s. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm coming hard now. I knew I was gonna take some backlash because I didn't put Blue on my top 5 either. And I had a couple people ask me about that. You know what I'm saying? But we all have our certain reasons why if he ain't hot, my name ain't Squeak. If he ain't hot, my name ain't Squeak. He just wasn't on my top 5 for my own personal opinion and my own reasons. You know what I'm saying? Now, how you feel about, because I know you personally, and you know I support your shit. Like, I died Mayo music. You heard me. You know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's Mayo, Mayo, Mayo. If your shit ain't Mayo, nigga, you ain't doing shit. Fuck is y'all talking about? Everybody in the whole town, nigga. Everybody know how that shit is. Then you go on my Instagram page to this day. The last people who on there is you, me. Me supporting everything you got going on. Talk about y'all fuck with Mayo. That shit didn't stop. But it was just like, honestly, we ain't talked in years. And only thing I talk about is what I see on the internet. And I thought that you was, you know what I'm saying, you was gone. So I wouldn't invested in you because you was gone. And then I seen you back and I'm like, damn, why bro back? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just be all the way funky. The people that I would invest in is the people who didn't have a chance and the motherfuckers who made it and ain't come back.
100.
So that's how I got, they was like, why you I pick Lil Cabo. I got some back. Well, Cabo to me, myself personally, I felt like if I could grab Cabo right now and just take him out and put him in front of the right motherfucker who's gonna give him the deal. He got the look, he got the flow, he got the motherfucking, he got the little bit of motion, and just how I felt about Joby. That's why I put him at number 5. He got the look, he got the flow, he got the motion, and you know what I'm saying. Right now, he doing the numbers. So. That was I seen in my investment. That's why I say an artist. Now, we were supposed to do rappers and motherfucking lyricists, but we never made it to that because not putting you on my motherfucking top 5 stirred up so much commotion. You know what I'm saying? You was fluid. We couldn't even get to the top 5 rappers and lyricists. You know what I'm saying? It was too much shit going on. I'm like, damn, I done fucked up, but.
It was actual categories at first.
Yeah.
We was like artist, rapper, lyricist, but then it kind of just narrowed down because people was in the comments going crazy like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well shit, if y'all gonna say, because I like Chris Vegas too, I like this nigga Ace Boone Tune behind the camera, I like Trey Styles, like it's a lot of people that I like.
It's a lot of hot rappers.
And I know 300 plus rappers, you know what I'm saying? So, but if I had to narrow that shit down to 5, because my nigga Mo Pesci locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't heard nothing new from him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shorty Capone is
and they raw.
And I just ain't heard nothing new from him. You know what I'm saying? Low down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people that I like when I was rapping, they was doing it with me, and I looked at these niggas as peers and colleagues as far as like these niggas is on my level above or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like the people that he named. I agree. I disagreed with his top 5. I was like,
yeah,
but I wasn't gonna sit there and be like, you wrong for your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like that, if that's what you like, that's what you like.
Because that's solely what it was, and I knew I was gonna ruffle some fellas with this shit. That's why I did it. I knew I was gonna ruffle some fellas with this shit. That's why I did it, because at the end of the day, I talked to 3-4 of the people that we talked about, and all of them in the studio working. All of them. Like, oh man, shit, you got me. Hey, I'm in here ready to drop something right now. You got me. Hey, y'all tripping. And it's just, to me, it's shit. Like, our opinions don't mean shit.
But see, I felt the same way. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, but as an artist, I know my craft.
Yes, sir.
I know what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not never doubting myself. And whole time I'm gonna give y'all niggas just one little lead on how I think and how I do music, Joe. Michael Jackson had 7 hit singles on one album. Mm-hmm. One album. Drake had 4. Everything I do gotta be a hit. I want a whole album full of hits. I want 10 hit singles. I want all that shit on the Billboard.
Right.
Yes.
Like, this how I think. This how I'm coming when I'm doing music.
And I don't think every rapper had that mindset when they make music. I don't think they go into the booth and say, yeah, this right here, I'm aiming for hit status. A lot of motherfuckers be get high and just freestyle and just, this is how I was feeling at the time at the studio. And I call this song Big Gun, Big Gun. The name of my song is Big Gun, because I was in the studio with a big gun one day and I was high and he turned on the beat, so Big Gun. So they don't go in with that mindset of I'm going for the hits, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I don't understand.
See, I'm a villain. I'm a villain of this shit.
And hold on, before you say that, I don't think that you believe that top 5 is your real top 5. I think you said that to ruffle feathers.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you.
Because that list was like, no diss to the list.
Listen, I'm a villain, man.
I
And when I look at it, I'm trying to look at it from, you know what I'm saying, these young niggas' perspective. Because right now, you got to understand, me and you both talked about this shit. We said that it's niggas in the industry that's making hella money right now, and does they lyrics matter?
Right.
Like, let's talk about it. Let's be real. So when I went into my top 5, I started thinking investment in money. That's what I started thinking at that point in time when I started talking about my top 5. Now, we got lyricists, we got people that's cold. But at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta have, today, you can't tell a YN or a motherfucker who famous or a motherfucker who rich or in the NBA that you colder than him and you not in the NBA. How can you hoop better than me and you not in the NBA? But it's in this rap game, it's nigga, I can't even rap, but I can rap better than some of the motherfuckers who did already made hundreds of millions of dollars. But at this point, you got rappers who are passionate about it, and you got niggas who are doing it for the money. I just happen to, at this point in my life, taking the side for the money. Right. So when I'm looking at artists, me personally, I'm looking at artists who I like. When I see Young Jovi. When I seen this man, I hollered at him. I said, look, man, I listen to your music. And it's just a natural feeling. And Mayo, same with you, bro. You listen to your music, it's a natural feeling. You know what I'm saying? It just hits you. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said about, I didn't fuck with I hated to say it, but nigga, a lot of people are likable. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people get supporters. But you need fuck supporters. It's the fans that keep you going. That's why I told bro, it's the fans. Because
we talking about ability. And this is what we was talking about, right? Niggas with lyrics can dumb it down for stupid niggas, or they can still keep a smart nigga's interest.
Yep.
A nigga that can't rap can go to a smart nigga's level and keep a smart nigga's interest. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be a dumb level at all times.
That's my baby.
But you know, so you're going to be right there. That's your pocket. But a nigga that's right here, that's why I said my top 5 can stay here and still get these dumb niggas. Come here, dumbass nigga. I got you, but you smart niggas, y'all stay with me, because we here. Y'all there.
But listen, if I ask any rapper, I asked my mans on the phone this last night because we was coming to this same talk, and I asked him, I said, bro, without lying to me, you know what I'm saying, be honest, because we always gonna go back and forth about this shit, because it's always in the air. I'm like, but do you do this shit? Because this nigga do this shit. He really love doing this shit. Just like about 90% of the rappers that I know that do this shit. I said, do you do this shit for the money? Because you want to get rich? Or do you do this shit? Why do you do this shit? You know what I'm saying? And that's that question that I ask everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Like this. A lot of the times when that would go to your point, a lot of the times when rappers rap, they're not even doing it for their money. They're doing it because they can actually do it and they love what they do. And then the money comes along with it. And then when the money coming, it's like, well, shit, I actually love to do this shit and I'm getting paid to do it. You see what I'm saying? And if you coming in this motherfucker thinking that you finna get some money, that this is just a way that you get some money, you sadly.
But guess what he told me though? Guess what he told me, sum it up. He said, nah, bro. He said, I'm doing this to be the greatest motherfucking rapper.
So who you talking about? You gonna say his name? Or you gonna say his name?
No, we gonna have him as a guest. We gonna talk about that later. Cause he said, I'm doing this shit to be. He said when I first started off, I seen the shit on TV. I was thinking about making money. He said, but then once I started perfecting my craft, I started thinking about doing it. Now, me myself personally, when I make my decisions and all of that shit, I look at it from a money aspect. I can never ever, Mayo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this shit on this podcast. I can't take nothing away from your talent at all. So when people listen to that motherfucking top 5 list, my top 5 list was my personal motherfucking investment. And we all invest differently. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never gonna say, oh, well, this person better than this person. I ain't critiquing nobody fucking craft at all. Because people put work in their craft. But what I'm saying is me, and I ain't a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going by look. I'm going by emotion. I'm going by all the shit that I feel that I see. And that's why I chose the 5 that I chose. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like,
But you can tell when a motherfucker love it though. You can feel the passion in the music.
yeah, you most definitely can.
And like I said, again, I'm not no fucking music guru. I'm just a nigga that used to do it. And I can still kill half you niggas' favorites right now. And I ain't rapped since 2013. I ain't rapped or nothing in 2013. But my old shit can fuck up these new niggas shit. But you know what I'm saying? And so it's just me and my opinion of what I like. So you can, but like I said, you can tell when a nigga love to do it. By the passion and what they're talking about. They got a story. And like I said, this is at the end of the day, I feel like the niggas that make the beats is really getting overshadowed because they the motherfuckers that's making these whack niggas hot.
Oh my baby.
The beat be so retarded. The beat be retarded. And these niggas don't be doing what they do. These niggas be slide them up. I got the pills. I'm taking the pill, and now I'm in a couple. Got a couple.
But we got one of the hottest over here. And answer me this, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong for being one of those? Like, now tell me, like, am I wrong for being one of those fans of the motherfucker of that type? Am I wrong? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Type?
Of the, you know what I'm saying? The could make a hit with nothing, you know what I'm saying, type. Like, you just...
And that's just the difference of opinions of niggas that like music. Because some people want to listen to what the substance of it, and some people just want to listen to the hits.
What about you, Mayo? What's up? Talk to me, man. What's your passion? And first off, fuck that. Man, who is your favorite rapper, bro? We want to know this.
Wait a minute, we ain't there yet. Let's get to know let's get to know we got a whole show for you, man. We got a whole show for you. We ain't even there yet. Answer that question though, that he just, you know what I'm saying? Because my personal opinion, you can tell when somebody loves the music or not. You can tell by the substance and what they talking about and the range that they go. They don't just stay in one pocket. They go in range and they touch other people and they gain other fans because people love different types of music. Now if you got a slow ass YN serial killer mind, that's all you gonna listen to is the kill, murder. Like I like that killer shit too. Trust me, niggas. I like the murder shit too. But give me something more if we talking music and being artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people use that word artist so far-fetched. Like, you can be an artist, you can be anything and be called an artist. But like, no, nigga, do you really love this shit? Can you really do this shit on a higher level? Like, a lot of these motherfuckers got lucky and made it. They not artists, they got fucking lucky. Come on, man, let's be honest. There's a lot of niggas that's not good, but got lucky.
But I'm going to ask them sour questions like this. Would you love to get lucky? I mean, I love to get lucky. You know what I'm saying?
We can't call these motherfuckers artists when they ain't get, you know what I mean?
But see, I didn't, like, I took real risk. I'm talking about, like, losing everything, leaving everything, being away from everything, like taking everything to put into this one thing to make nothing out of that, hoping that gets somewhere, it don't. So now I gotta do something else with nothing. Like,
oh yeah,
this shit ain't been I ain't get lucky. I really worked for this shit.
You can tell by the music.
I really worked for this shit.
You can tell by the music. You can tell. You know what I'm saying?
I really worked for this shit.
So, like I said, I ain't no music, you know what I'm saying, guru. I'm just a nigga with ears, man. And like, whether y'all know it or not, I actually listen. A lot of people don't really listen. A lot of people they listen to that beat, and that be it. I'm that nigga that like, yeah, I hear that beat and it's dope, but I want to hear what he got to say. And if every line is you sliding on your ops and you pulling out a gun and come on, man, got you. What else you got though, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that. And if you a girl and you rap and all you talking about is shaking ass and selling pussy and got you. And I believe you, shorty. I believe everything you're saying about how good your pussy is. But what else do you got? You feel what I'm saying? That's
for sure.
That's it. Give me a range. Like, to be an artist, you can go in any pocket and play. And an artist can do that. Like, when you in this pocket right here and you can't go. Like, if niggas like, yo, I can play basketball, but I can't do a pickup game with LeBron. When you an artist, nigga, you
That's-
get, when you an artist, nigga, you dunking with LeBron.
But
You don't give a fuck if you in the league or not.
That's
You
my
feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't in the league, but I guarantee that if LeBron get up under that dunk motherfucking goal, I'm dunking on him.
But are you trying to go to the league? That's the
Yes, but like, it ain't. But what I'm saying is, it's not that person's fault that they not there. Oh yeah, because motherfuckers belong there. You feel what I'm saying? It just they ain't got that break to work. Cause like I know niggas that's local that sound better than all this trash that's signed. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like it's a lot of signed trash because motherfuckers got lucky from where they from.
Alright, yeah, man, I just needed to ask that favorite artist, that favorite rapper, man. Let me get that out of the before we move on. Let me get that out.
Pop, man.
For sure.
Pop, that's my boy. That's my boy.
That's what's up.
One of the. And if I get a feature for Pop, ooh wee.
Good luck with that.
Hey.
Yeah, but that was life after death.
It's gonna be AI like a motherfucker.
Ooh,
I'm
wee.
definitely gonna be AI.
I get a